thought it said applesauce. I just wanted to see who wanted some.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Knott's Taste of Mary Farm! Wonderful! Come on in and sit down. We are the Birdcage Theater Players. Normally at this time of year, we would be inside of the theater performing our version of a holiday classic. Unfortunately, we're unable to be inside of the theater this year because...
Our landlord kicked us out.
Well...
Our landlord tracks like he owns the place.
Actually, our landlord isn't all that bad. You see, he asked me out on a date.
Yeah, he said he wanted you out by the 15th.
Okay, needless to say, our little acting troupe has fallen on some hard times lately. Go get the rest of the cast.
There is no rest of the cast.
What are you talking about?
Remember how you told the other actors you couldn't pay them?
Yes.
And remember how you told the other actors, we don't do theater for the money, we do it for the love.
Right.
Turns out they were doing it for the love of money. They quit. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna do the show. That's what we say at the Birdcage.
What's that smell?
No, we say the show must go on. Can't disappoint the audience.
It's never stopped us before.
Listen, you go set the props and I'll do the introduction. Every year, the Birdcage Players present our version of the classic holiday tale of Christmas Carol.
As well as O. Henry's Gift of the Magi.
That's correct. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we present the classic holiday tale of Christmas
Gift of the
Carol.
Magi.
What are you doing?
I'm telling the audience the name of the show we're
But
performing.
we're not doing a Gift of the Magi.
Maybe you're not.
Well, we only have time for one show, so we're going to be doing a Christmas Carol.
And I think we should do Gift of the Magi.
Well, that's what you get for thinking.
I don't think, I know.
Well, that's where we agree. I don't think you know either. Go! So, without further ado, the Birdcage Players proudly present A Christmas Carol!
Of the Magi.
Our story takes place many years ago in jolly old England.
Jolly, 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 pip, pip, and Cheerios.
We get it.
Governor,
Old Molly was dead.
Old Marley was dead.
Ooh. It was Christmas Eve in the counting house of Scrooge and Molly. And old Scrooge... Wait, there's only two of us. Who's going to play Scrooge?
Way ahead of you. I found something for cheap. Keep the receipt, though. We got to return them to Party City in January.
And old Scrooge, the town banker, who apparently liked to go to work in his pajamas, was a mean, rotten, tight-fisted, scraping, cutting, and apparently he falls over too. Covetous old penny pinching skinflint!
What she said. Perhaps we should establish the time.
The time is not necessary, but the day is essential.
Yes, it was Christmas Eve.
Yes, the next day would be Christmas.
You think?
Working alongside Mr. Scrooge on that Christmas Eve was his well-mannered, good-natured clerk.
Mr. James Dillingham Young.
Who?
Mr. James Dillingham Young.
Oh, no.
Scrooge
Leave
didn't
him
like it
there.
either.
Just leave him. He's gonna take a nap.
Please, sir, might I have my wages?
And say it with us, everyone.
Oh.
Scrooge said, "Bah humbug!"
But, sir, without my wages to buy my wife a gift, I might have to sell my most treasured possession, my gold watch. This watch was my father's, and my father's father's, and my father's father's father's, and before that, my father's father's father's
Okay,
father's.
no further with the fathers.
Might I have my wages?
And Scrooge said, "Come on, everyone. Bah humbug! Great job!" You see, Jim and Della's banking account was empty.
We lived in an apartment so small you had to go outside just to change your mind.
Scrooge saw on vacation.
Sorry.
Just leave him. He's gonna
You know
take
what?
a nap. Right there.
He was so full
See?
he deserved it. You see, Jim was his nephew.
Oh, brother.
No, he was his nephew. Uncle Scrooge, get up. It's Christmas.
And Scrooge said, "Bah humbug!"
Christmas a humbug. Excuse me, Uncle. I always thought of Christmas as a pleasant time, a kind, giving, charitable time. And those never put a scrap of gold in my pocket, I say God bless it!
Yes! Good job, Uncle Scrooge!
Just then, Jim's wife Della,
Oh, brother.
no wife, Jim's wife Della walked into the counting house. Now there were two possessions of the James Dillingham Youngs in which both took a mighty pride. One was Jim's gold watch, and the other was Della's long, luxurious hair.
Uncle, Merry Christmas! Come have dinner with us this evening!
And Scrooge said,
Bah humbug!
Della invited Scrooge to dinner every year, and every year Scrooge refused. Sadly, Della's cooking was so bad.
How bad was it?
It was so bad the flies chipped in to fix the screen door.
Oh! Scrooge closed up the counting house, journeyed home, and went to bed. This time standing up. Yes, Scrooge began to snore.
Hey, just like the audience.
Scrooge heard a ghostly wail.
Ghostly wail.
Scrooge began to shake with fear.
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Standing before him was his dead business partner, Molly.
Hey!
No,
Oh.
Marley said that he had come from a place where all were doomed to a life of suffering.
Six Flags!
That! Marley said that he was wearing a chain that he had forged in life.
Just then, Della walked in.
What?
She saw the chain Marley was wearing. It was a rusty old heavy chain, but it was a simple and chaste in design. It might even be worthy of the watch.
What?
She knew it must be Jim's. She grabbed it and ran. Marley told Scrooge he would be visited by some spirits.
Yes, I could definitely use some spirits with this
3
show.
spirits.
Yes, whiskey, brandy, and gin. Thank you, you would.
Don't encourage her. Remember me, Ebenezer, remember me. And follow me on TikTok.
The clock struck 1. Scrooge, I am the ghost of Christmas past. I'm here to show you your past. It's over there by the cart serving the chili.
She showed Scrooge his old boss Fezziwig's Christmas party, and Scrooge danced a jig. He was very light on his feet. She showed him his long-lost love, which made Scrooge cry. Aww.
The clock struck 2. Scrooge was next visited by Christmas presents.
It was his well-mannered, good-natured clerk and nephew, Jim, with a gift, a comb for Della's long, luxurious hair.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be playing Christmas present?
I am. This is the present.
No, Christmas present as in Christmas right now.
Well, then you should have called him Christmas right now.
No, Christmas present presented Scrooge with his present.
Well, it's Della's present, but it's the present he's presently presenting.
No, the present is the present.
Well, of course the present is the present. It's right here.
No, the present was supposed to present Scrooge with his present, but not the present that you're presently presenting.
What?
I don't know.
Third base.
The clock struck 3. Yes, Scrooge was next visited by the ghost he most dreaded. He was scared. Stiff.
Scrooge, I'm the ghost of Christmas future.
Yes. Then the ghost took Scrooge to a cemetery and showed him a grave.
Look.
Hi, Scrooge.
He was too terrified. Look, there! The grave of Rip Taylor! Aha!
It was Scrooge's grave.
Oh. Change your ways!
And Scrooge was changed. Everything about him was changed, except for his nightgown. Then he ran into the street.
But instead of yelling bah humbug, he yelled, say it with me,
Merry Christmas! Good job! Then he ran to the home of his well-mannered, good-natured nephew, Jim.
There, Jim and Della were exchanging gifts. Della, I sold my gold watch to buy you this set of combs for your beautiful, long, luxurious hair.
And I bought this chain, Marley's chain for your watch, by cutting off my beautiful, long, luxurious hair.
Wouldn't this make a wonderful yet ironic Christmas tale?
Uncle, Merry Christmas. Come have dinner with us.
Well, we'll get DoorDash.
And Scrooge said, Merry Christmas!
And bought his family a Christmas tree, a Christmas goose, and a $20 gift card to Starbucks.
Right on Starbucks. And Scrooge was as good a man and as good a boss as this good old world has ever known.
So now we have told the tale of 2 foolish people in a humble flat and their creepy uncle who changed his ways and couldn't stand up.
2 people who foolishly sacrificed for each other the greatest treasures of their house. But as one last word to the wise, let us all be like Scrooge and keep Christmas in our hearts every day of the year.
And as Della and Jim's son said,
They have a child.
yes, Tiny Jim.
Oh, brother.
No, son.
And as Tiny Jim said, God bless us, everyone, and Merry Christmas! Hooray! Thank you, everyone! Give yourselves a round of applause! You are a terrific audience. We are the Birdcage Players wishing you a wonderful holiday season.